Hello folks, time for another video and shave. Alright, so here it goes. Basically the shave is similar to my last video because I'm kind of trying out something here. And I wanted to shave a little earlier. I jumped out of the shower and I was about to set up my video, but the grandkids came over, so they're still over, but I ducked in here, so my hair is all dry and I'm going to have to definitely do a pre-shave because my face is all dry now. But anyway, we'll get to the real deal of the matter here. So, the other day I shaved with, what did I shave with? I don't even remember. But, today I'm going to use Stubble Buster. It's lavender, tobacco, and lemon. And, this is also an awesome value soap. I believe I bought this originally from Amazon. I bought a bunch of their soaps. I think it was only $8.99 or around that price. Then I also ordered from Groomatorium. It's the same website where you order, where you also order from Chisel Face. I believe it's the same manufacturer. It's the same person. My God, I always get hair in my eye when my video starts. Anyway, the reason why I want to try this because this also has that lavender and tobacco scent. Oh, I shaved with Uncle John's the other day with the lavender. I'm sorry, not Uncle John's, Dr. John's. Anyway, just because I'm going to really try to get used to this, Draggon Noir. Now, technically this is a Panade product, even though it does say Lustre on it. If you see right there. Same thing like also with the Osage rub. I think it says Lustre on it. But this product is made by Panade. It actually says it right on the bottom there. So anyway, I'm trying to really like that scent. It's kind of odd for me, but my wife actually likes it. So I'm going to try it with Stubble Buster today. Since Stubble Buster has that lavender, plus it has the tobacco scent and lemon. And you know what else I like about this soap? Just left this. And this may seem a little trivial and stupid, but look, watch this. Here's the top lid, right? The top lid. And here's the tub. It fits in to the top lid. See that? And you'd probably be like, so what's the big deal? Well, the big deal is, you know, I have kids in the house, so what happens is I'll put the soap over on my little drying rack over here, and then most of the times I have to try to balance it on top of the lid, or I'll put the lid in the drawer, and then everything gets mismatched, and this way it keeps everything nice in there. So, I like that little feature. I know it's goofy, but such an easy little thing. There's a couple soaps like that that do that, but most artisan soaps, like this is just I always have like Club Guy out here. You'll see that, you know, there's the tub and the lid, and it does not fit in the lid. So it just sits there like this. Or if you put it this way, it just sits there. You know, I know it's kind of goofy, but for me that kind of means a lot. Little thing like that. Anyway, let me get back to the shave before the grandkids come busting in here anyway. Alright, so I'm going to be using the Stubble Buster. I have it in my timeless ball. It's been actually soaking while I was getting my shave ready. I took a shower this morning. It's still morning, but it's been a couple hours since my shower. I'm going to be shaving with my Merkur 38C today. Like, whoa, where's the rock? Well, no, I just felt like a Merkur shave. This was one of my first razors. I had the 34C after my wife bought me the Vanderhagen back in 2006, 2007-ish. And then I got the 34C, which I love, but the handle was just a little bit too short for me. So when I did some research, I found that the 38C's got the same head as the 34C, but it's just got a longer handle. It's got great knurling. It's got that cool barber pole handle on it too. It's good stuff. And I got a Pol-Silver in there today. I double checked to make sure it was the right blade this time. And it's on its first use for the Pol-Silver. Good to go. Let me just check something real quick. I'll just make sure that, okay, my drawer was kind of sticking out there, all my soaps are in, so want it to kind of bend the little cabinet I have in there. So I'm going to pre-shave it, and I do have the Cube 2.0, which I've been using, but I got this little sliver of the old Cube left, so I'm just going to do that. Oh, I didn't tell you. So, brush, this is why the shave is going to be boring. I'm going to use the same brush I used last time. I'm going to use my Molten Silver brush with the new 28mm. It's wet now, but the new 28mm Timberwolf gray knot, which I love that knot. So this will actually be its second run. Awesome stuff. And I should always, I don't know why I don't put on a, I don't own any tank top t-shirt, so, because people keep on emailing me, wear a tank top if you don't want to get it on your shirt. Otherwise, when I shave off camera, I don't have a shirt on, but we got to keep it PG here. Alright, so I'll just wet the face. I'll just rub the little cube. Looks like a little monolith. And the cube will do its work while I'm doing my lather. Yeah, she's getting tiny. And I still have backup cubes, but I do have that new cube also, so the 2.0, which works great. It's a great pre-shave. It's also a great face cleaner because it has that active charcoal in it. One thing that isn't pleasant about it is, if you do get it in your mouth, it tastes horrible. Most soaps do. Even though some soaps smell awesome, you get them in your mouth and blech, it tastes pretty gross. Alrighty, so while this is kind of chilling on my face, I'm going to take my timeless bowl and the Molten Silver brush with the new 28mm Timberwolf in there and lather this up real quick. It's kind of a soft soap, not super soft, but it's not really a crope, but it's a softer soap. In fact, I'm actually, even though I didn't gather up in the tub today, I'm actually gonna take the lid off and let that sit out, because it looks like last time when I put that away, I don't know if I let it dry long enough. Or sometimes my wife will come into the bathroom, not to blame my wife, but sometimes she'll come in the bathroom and she'll see that my soap is open, and sometimes she'll close it because she, you know, thinks that I forgot to close it. But this has got a great scent, this Stubble Buster, with the lavender and the tobacco and the lemon, the lemon. I was actually going to do an Aqua D date today from PAA, since that scent is going away from Phoenix's arsenal. But I do have it in the Sterling version, which is the Piacenza. And I also have, you know, Razor Rock Triple X, which is also Aqua di Parma, because I do love that scent. But I figured, wow, what was that just shut up in my bowl? But I figured today, you know what, let me just keep this quest going on this this Draggon Noir aftershave splash. I threw up a scent profile on it on my last video, because it's got so much going on with basil, pineapple, and I can't remember all of it, but maybe I'll throw it up again for a second for you folks. I still have that little JPEG still left I can throw in my video. Alright, that whipped up pretty nice, you can see there. Doesn't take much water, these Stubble Buster soaps. It whips up kind of the same way that, if you're familiar with Chiseled Face, it's got that nice yogurty that nice yogurty, you know, consistency there. Good stuff. Good stuff. And I love that brush for bowl lather. And with that new knot in it, the bigger knot, gets the work done a little quicker. Just rehydrating the cube that's on my face, because my face is a giant, like soaks up that water out of the soap sometimes. This soap smells awesome. And it's got good performance too. It's got good slickness, good residual slickness. I really don't know about the post-shave feel, because I usually finish off with some sort of aftershave or balm. One day I'm going to have to try not putting anything on my face after the shave. But I'm so used to putting some kind of post stuff on my face. That's a great lather. Yeah, it's still hot here in New Jersey. I was watching a couple other of my buddies who do videos that live on the East Coast, and still got a heat wave kind of going on here. I was hoping like last night was gonna not be so hot. I was gonna crank some windows open, but it was hot and humid last night. I hate when it's hot at night, so you know, I got that air conditioning cranked, and it just means that electric bill is gonna be cranking. Alrighty, Merkur 38C Pol-Silver blade on its first use. Haven't used the Merkur in a while. That's why they're so popular, because they are so smooth. Like so smooth. The only thing that I don't like about this style razor is the blade guard has those little scallops on it, and it has really sharp corners. Because I have a tendency, when I'm using a mild kind of razor, I do push it a little bit on my face, even though you're not supposed to use any pressure. And the little corners are a little, a little sharp there on the corners. So I guess that's why I like the Rockwell so much, just because it's everything on that razor is nice and smooth. Pol-Silver is a good blade in this razor. I used to use the Astras all the time in this. But when I ran out of my Astras, I ordered new Astras, the SPs. And they're one of the new ones where they're laser etched with the label now. And they don't work as good for me anymore. I don't know. According to the manufacturer, it's the same blade, it's just printed different, so I don't know. The only blade that I really don't like in this razor, for some reason, is the Vashkad. But every other razor blade I put in here shaves pretty good. Alright, that was a good first pass. Good residual slickness. Plus I had the cube on there, so of course that didn't hurt. So I think me and the wife are going to be babysitting today. Hair was kind of sticking up a little bit since I getting a little bit of it wet. Alright, I'll do a second pass now on the with the Stubble Buster. It's good stuff there. Oh, flinging that lather. I couldn't believe the price on the Stubble Buster. I haven't checked in a few weeks, but when I bought the soap, it was very inexpensive. Like I said, it was $8.99. And I think you get I think it's 4. Yeah, it's 4 ounces, which is great. And like I said, I believe it's the same person who makes Chisel Face, because you can get it from the same Groomatorium website. They do offer splashes. I don't have the splashes. The Merkur's got some great feedback with the Pol-Silver blade in there. I don't want to get too cocky, because sometimes I get a little cocky with the razors, and that's when I wind up nicking myself. Gonna be going out with the grandkids after the shave, so I probably won't get this video up till tomorrow. Wow, that feels awesome. That is smooth. Still having that little bit area down there where I usually do. Alright. Just a little bit. I always have a little bit down there. Alright. I'm going to leave it at that because I'll wind up shaving, like I said, till my skin comes off. Alright. Let me just empty the sink to get those whiskers out. Wipe off my disgustingly wet counter, as usual. Alrighty. Just do a little cold water rinse. More of like a room temperature rinse. Alright, that was that's pretty good stuff there. Ooh, it sounds like everybody's home out there tonight. Alrighty. So real quick, recapping the shave. That was Stubble Busters. Oh, I forgot to tell you the name of the soap. It's the Impertinent. Impertinent? Duh, why didn't I mention that before? Because they make other soaps than just the one. Which is the lavender, tobacco, and lemon. Good deal. And like I says, my favorite thing, cap fits into the bottom of the lid for the tub. Good stuff. Actually, I'm going to leave that open. And razor today was the Merkur 38C with Pol-Silver in there, Super Iridium. Kick that blade out of there so you can see it. I don't know if it's right side up. Let's see. Pol-Silver, Super Iridium. There's the tuck. By the way, the 38C is a two-piece, unless you don't know that already. And I'll just put that in my rack and I'll clean that when I'm doing my video editing. Alright, so good stuff there. Oh, duh. I'm like stupid today again. Got the old Molten Silver brush with that awesome new Timberwolf knot in it. And you can see the soap in there. It's got great peaks. It's a great soap. Good soaps. But I don't have any subpar soaps. Most of my soaps are pretty good to go. Even my more inexpensive soaps. The only one that I have trouble with is lather, and is really with Williams. But you'll have to revisit that again one day. I've been using Williams a lot. You know, I used to use Williams a lot in the past. In fact, when I couldn't get Williams soap to lather, I used to actually use it as a shampoo block, because I like the scent of Williams. A lot of people don't, because it has that lemony. People say it smells like citronella, but to me it kind of reminds me of lemon, like Lemon Pledge, which takes me back to when I was a kid. But we'll get into that in another shave. Shaving with the Stubble Buster Impertinent today. That's why I think you say that. I could be wrong. Which was that lavender, tobacco, and lemon. Great value too. I hope they didn't raise the price of that, because that was a good price. Just rinsing out my brush here real quick. That was my Molten Silver brush by Rich Man Shaving. Has that new gray Timberwolf knot in it, which I'm really enjoying. This is actually its second voyage. I used it on my last shave. It's the Molten Silver brush. It's got that cool Timberwolf knot, and that's by Rich Man Shaving. There was a blood knot in this originally, but it popped out one day, so I decided just to change it out and put a bigger knot in there. Alrighty, let's go with the Draggon Noir now. I'm getting used to it. Still not sure if I'm 100% digging it yet, but that's why I shaved with that that's why I picked that soap today, because I knew it would pair good. Because basically, lavender for some reason with this aftershave works perfect. How long was my video? Last video was huge. It was like 38 minutes, and I actually lost a couple subscribers. So I wonder if because my video was so long, or just because I suck at this. Anyway, that was good. That was a Draggon Noir. Good stuff. Alright folks, so if you liked my video, thumbs up. If you didn't like my video, thumbs down. And if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe. And like I said, there is that icon, depending on how you watch it. You can just hit that, or you can just subscribe and hit the bell, after you subscribe, and it'll let you know every time I make a new video. I usually try to make them every 2 or 3 days, just because, it's fun for me. Alright, so until next shave, Glenn signing off.